There is no better way to start off the new year than with the NBA here on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see Miami as they play against Utah. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. What a way to ring in the new year. Watching some basketball. The whole NBA family is on hand and ready to have some fun.
Doesn't get much better than this, partner. I just hope these players didn't stay up too late last night. I'm confident they didn't, and I'm sure they're ready for this big game.
And Stockton, almost impossible to guard in the pick and roll when he gets a little.
Now here's Hardaway. Out of hand on it, and it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Here's Mashburn. Just 5 on the clock. Over Russell. Mashburn, no good. And here's the fast break. Malone leading the way. Oh, and Easton, that's good.
And Malone's teammates, oftentimes the beneficiary of his great passes.
Well, it was Miami winning their last game against Washington. Hardaway against Stockton. Pass to Mashburn. Morning, a screen on Russell. Mashburn. No good on the three. And here are the Jazz now. Al Malone. Shoots over Brown. And that one hits back iron. For Miami, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Pass to Hardaway. To Marley. Fires for 3. Utah with the rebound. Hornacek right side. Stockton outside. Driving in. Out left to the wing. Now Russell. Last game 26 points. And the basket by Malone.
Hey, you know, something that separates Malone from other forwards, he's got a sweet jumper, which can draw defenders out of the lane, opening up things for Malone and his teammates.
Now here's Hardaway. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Here is Stockton. Following the basket by Alonzo Mourning.
Not just a passer. Stockton skilled at probing inside and drawing the call there.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
John Stockton, 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
You know, he's somebody his guys like playing with because he does whatever is necessary to win.
And Stockton drops them both.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Hardaway against Stockton. Outside Hardaway. Uncovered. Marley no good.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Russell inside. Malone wide open. Another miss by Utah. Miami trails by 6. Here's Marley. And the rebound goes to Russell. Jazz have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Malone against Mourning. Fades. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Malone's got his second bucket of the night.
A lethal shooter from mid-range. Malone loves taking those shots when the D gives him the space.
It's Hardaway with the drive. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Oh, love his mindset. Go to the basket. Be aggressive.
Pass to Malone. To the paint. Stockton the pass to Russell. Over Mashburn. And it's Russell missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Brown outside. Outside Hardaway. Over to the left wing. Mashburn. A rebound by the Jazz. This, of course, their first chance to play Miami this season.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just two powerhouse teams facing off.
Really easy to tell that this is an important game. I mean, I don't know if the crowd will get a chance to take a breath in this one.
Miami trails by 6. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Mourning. Fires from deep. And that one's good. Mashburn.
And you have to be cognizant of Mashburn's long-range shooting ability. This guy is really accurate from out there.
Now, here's Stockton. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Malone against Brown. Fade away. Malone's shot. Good. Malone's got 6.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
Stockton against Hardaway. Pass to Mourning. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Mourning's got his second bucket.
Boy, the strength of Mourning, obvious. They're able to protect the ball through contact and still finish.
Now, here is Russell. He's guarded closely. Kicks it out to Malone. Hornacek outside. Malone, a screen on Marley. Outside, Russell. Over Mourning. And Russell gets it to go.
That 15 to 20-foot area, that's the sweet spot for Russell's jumper.
Miami trails by 5. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Mashburn. Malone with the rebound. And so Stockton will bring it up for Utah.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
Fader on the way. And it's Miami with the rebound. Mourning's got 4 rebounds in this game. Stockton against Hardaway. Pass to Mourning. Here's Mashburn. Takes a 3. Rebound by Hornacek.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him.
He takes it in. And he overshot that one, missing. Miami trails by 5. And here's Marley. Still without a basket. Clock at 6. Down low. Here's Brown. Malone with the rebound. Malone's got his 5th rebound in this one. Hornacek against Marley. Yes, that goes in. And the Jazz lead by 7.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Stockton against Hardaway. Pass to Mashburn. Trying to end the drought. Count the basket. Mashburn's got 5.
And whether it's from deep, inside, mid-range, Jamal Mashburn is at home as a scorer.
And the slam dunk by Russell.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Miami trails by 7. Now a timeout called by Miami. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
Here for the Heat. Weatherspoon's checked in, and it's Carter in for Marley. Hardaway against Stockton. Pass to Weatherspoon. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And Hardaway always looking to incorporate his teammates. You can see him keeping his eyes moving in order to make sure he's ready to deliver to the open man.
Now, here is Hornacek. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Miami trails by 5. And that one's good. Weatherspoon.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's the screen. Stockton kicks to Hornacek. Off target from three-point range. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Stockton looking around. Pass to Malone. Some solid defense from Brown.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Here's Weatherspoon. 6 points for him. Warning a screen on Russell. Here's Weatherspoon. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Mourning against Malone. Pass to Polynice. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Excellent job forcing the issue inside right there. He really earned that call.
Utah shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
Now here is Carter. Scoreless thus far. Three-pointer. And that one's good. Mashburn's got the game tied up here for Miami.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Malone. A 14-point game for him in the win against. Pass to Polynice. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
I tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Heat. Here's Thorpe. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the first. Mashburn no good. Utah shooting 47% from the field to start things off. Inside, Polynice the pass to Malone.
You know, you can't go for this if you're the defense. I mean, once Malone has you in the air, it's over. You're done.
It's his first trip to the line.
And he's putting together a solid year at the free throw line, 79% overall.
I think it's been a disappointing year for him at the stripe, guys. I mean, he hasn't been as productive as he was last season from there.
In lots of games, free throws are the difference. You never want to leave points at the line.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and... Here's Mashburn. He's guarded by Russell. Mashburn, no good. Russell with it. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Hornacek from long range, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Jazz lead by 3. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And the guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
And nothing fancy really about that play. That's just good old-fashioned hard-nosed basketball to get that one.
To the inside. And he gets it to go. Russell's got his third basket of the night right there.
Boy, good at keeping his concentration when he attacks the basket. Russell doing a really good job fighting through that defense.
Walters. Hornacek covering. Launches it. Hollanese with the rebound.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Hornacek, no luck. Miami trails by 5. Carter, the pass to Weatherspoon. Rebounded by the Jazz. Hollanese has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Russell. Gets to the hoop, and he uses the glass on the layup. Russell's got 8 points.
Well, I like the blend of power and agility on Russell's drive. I mean, he can beat the defense a lot of different ways.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Carter looking around. Shot clock at 5. Here's Mashburn. The rebound by the Jazz. Hollanese has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Russell kicks to Stockton. Back to Russell. Wants to get it to Malone and does. Over Weatherspoon. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Miami trails by 7.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
A nice shot by Carter. Carter's got his first 2 points of the night.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Now here is Carter. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Pass to Weatherspoon. Here's Mashburn. He's guarded by Russell. Here's Mashburn. Nice D from Russell. Hornacek outside. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Miami trails by 7. Here's Mashburn. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 10.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
For Utah, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Stockton the bounce pass. Back to Hornacek. Malone sets the pick for Russell. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Now a timeout called by Miami. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. Now here is Hardaway. He's coming off a 16-point game against Washington.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
Utah leading by 5. Isley the pass to Malone. That one falls. Malone's got 9.
The paint is unquestionably Malone's real estate. That's his domain. He makes it really difficult to stop him down low.
Now here's Marley. 14 points from him the last game against Washington. On the left block, the shot no good. For Utah, they've gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Right wing. And Hardaway comes to help. Here's Isley. Hits the three-point bomb. Isley's got the lead up to 10 now for the Jazz.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shot for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Now here's Marley. No scoring in this one.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
So it's the Jazz now. Tim Hardaway missing his last shot. The shot by Isley, no good. Hardaway against Lewis.
Tim Hardaway has a really nice skill set. A nightly double-double threat thanks to his scoring and dime-dropping ability.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Jazz.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something.
Hardaway hits them both. Here's Isley.
One of the big ways he came through was at the foul line. They couldn't contain him. He was equally effective at scoring baskets as well as getting to the line.
Miami trails by 8. Now Marley. Nothing on the board. Stolen by Lewis. Out to the right wing. Knocks it loose. Gilliam. The jump hook, and that's off the glass and in. And the Jazz lead by 10.
Good job offensively, creating a nice look inside.
Outside Hardaway. And he drives in. There's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
Boy, how fast Hardaway gets inside is something to watch. Really excels driving all the way to the rim.
Isley the pass to Malone. Nice ball movement by Utah. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And Miami making a change here. Weatherspoon's checked in. Now here is Hardaway. He's got 8. Craig Ostertag with the rebound. Utah leading by 8. Here's Isley. Taking a look at his stats. He's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Malone against Mourning. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The fadeaway. Lonzo Mourning grabs the miss. Mourning's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Weatherspoon the pass to Marley. Pass to Weatherspoon. Back to Marley. Here's Weatherspoon. Hardaway from outside. Another shot. And he lays it up and in. Weatherspoon's got 8 points.
Boy, you got to respect the hustle on the glass right there.
Here's Isley, guarded by Hardaway. And here's the fast break. Here's Marley, and he slams it one-handed.
Big-time slam by Dan Marley gave the defense no chance to stop that one.
Gilliam, that's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Outside Hardaway. They set the screen. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Thorpe. Marley passes to Thorpe. Outside Hardaway. That's good on the jump shot. Hardaway has got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but hey, you take it when it comes.
And stolen by Mourning. Marley against Lewis. Hardaway. Lewis grabs the board. Jazz leading by 4. Good. Nice job down low. He's got 11.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Nails the baby hook.
Hey, don't let the height of Hardaway fool you. He's not that big, but he can compete anywhere on the court.
Here's Isley. With the drive over Hardaway. And Utah again with the bucket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Marley. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Utah is shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Lewis outside. Malone, the pass to Lewis. Here's Isley, guarded by Hardaway. Poster tag, a screen on Hardaway. Isley. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
It's on Alonzo Mourning.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Keefe is checked in for the Jazz. No good on the second free throw.
And really, as solid as he's been at the line, I had already chalked those points up. Goes to show you, though, don't take anything for granted.
And Marley, boy, I tell you what, he does a nice job being creative inside, exploiting any holes close to the basket.
Here's Lewis, following the score by Miami. Pass to Ostertag. Out to the right wing. 4 on the clock. And it's Mourning with the rebound. Miami trails by 4. Marley passes to Mourning. That one, no good. Here's Isley. And here's Ostertag. Outside for Lewis. There's the steal. Here's Mashburn. Marley passes to Mashburn. And another shot. Rebounded by the Jazz. They've led by as much as 10. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Gilliam. It's hauled in by Alonzo Mourning. Miami trails by 4. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. And that one is good. Mourning's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Boy, the interior game of Mourning, really strong, solid, excellent at getting quality shots in close.
Ostertag, a screen on Brown. Into the lane. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Utah out in front, up 2. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Welcome back. The calendar has flipped over, and so have we, into the second half of our broadcast. You look at Tim Hardaway. He's really been playing well.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. For the tie, and he hits the jump shot. Hardaway has got 14. Utah is shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Keefe with a screen on Brown. Driving to the basket. The rebound by Alonzo Mourning.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Here's Mashburn, and it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway. Hardaway has got 4 assists now tonight.
He's twisting that defender into knots. Some move right there.
Here's Isley to the middle. Gilliam, rebound by the Heat. Mourning's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Mashburn, and the layup's good off the glass. Now it's a 4-point Heat lead, and a first time out of the game called for Utah. So Utah ends up going with the new group. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. We'll take a look at Utah. They're 4th in the conference and looking to make a move the latter part of the season.
Right now for the Jazz, lately they've been off their game just a little bit. It's led to them losing that top spot here in the standing.
And, Greg, peaks and valleys are part of the season for the most talented of teams. I mean, they've still got plenty of time to get things right before the playoffs.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Pass to Brown. Brown with a screen on Russell. Going inside, and he dumps it down.
And this is how special Mashburn is on the drive, using that athleticism to just explode towards the rim.
Russell inside, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Hardaway kicks to Mourning. Over Polynice. Mourning can't make it work. Utah trails by 4. To the paint. And there's Karl Malone on the assist from Brian Russell. Malone's got 13.
What I appreciate about Malone is he just understands his strengths and is incredible at playing to them.
Hornacek against Marley. Right side Hardaway. It's rebounded by Malone. Malone's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Down low, here's Hornacek. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Hornacek's got it all tied up now for Utah. For Miami, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Outside Hardaway. Lets the 3 fly. Hit the putback. It's good on the putback. He's got 8.
And Mourning just a beast on the glass, using that muscular frame to get into prime position there on the board.
Now, here is Hornacek. To the left wing. Russell from long range. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The Heat have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. And Hardaway gets it to go.
And Hardaway is a volume shooter from deep for a reason, because he's capable of doing damage from there.
Polynice the pass to Hornacek. Lets it go from deep. And it's Mourning with the rebound. Mourning's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. Marley no good. Utah trails by 5. Driving inside. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Now a timeout called by Miami. And here are the Heat now. It's a 3-point game. Back to Mourning. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
Stockton outside. Miami grabs the miss. Mourning's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Here's Mashburn. He's guarded by Russell. And here is Mourning. 10 points for him. 5 to shoot. Fires away from way outside. Mashburn no good. And so Stockton will bring it up for the Jazz. Pass to Hornacek. That's good, and a nice assist from Stockton. Stockton's got 4 assists now tonight.
Hornacek squaring up from deep. That's a knockdown shooter if I ever saw one.
Now here is Hardaway. He's got 17. Inside, here's Mashburn. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Miami?
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
Malone's checked in for the Jazz. Isley comes in for John Stockton.
And such a skilled player. Mashburn can be a handful to keep up with as a defender. His game has that interesting mix of physicality and agility to it.
Heat have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Mashburn. Mourning with the screen. Miami no good on that time either.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Isley, guarded by Hardaway. Gilliam for the lead, and it's Tim Hardaway with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
The Heat making a switch here. Weatherspoon's checked in.
Number 35.
Russell looking it over. A miss that time would have put him up. And Miami shooting about 42% so far. Outside Hardaway. There's the triple. Utah with the rebound. Russell with it. He's got 12. Bucket is good.
And with all the talent this team has, Brian Russell can slip through the cracks, gets a lot of open looks.
Now here is Hardaway. Pass to Brown. Here's Mashburn. He's got 17. 5 on the clock over Hornacek. Mashburn no good. Utah leading. Now, here is Hornacek. Gilliam lays it up and banks it in. He's got 6.
Dropping an absolute dime.
And it's the Heat with the ball. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Timeout called, the Heat. Outside Hardaway. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Weatherspoon's got 10 points.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
Driving the lane. A nice shot by Hornacek.
Smart play from Hornacek. Seeing the lane opening up and taking advantage.
Miami trails by 3. Outside Hardaway. Brown sets a screen for Hardaway. Weatherspoon the pass to Mashburn. 6 on the shot clock. And a miss there on the triple.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage junk there.
And there's the drive. And that one, good. Hornacek's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Even amongst the trees inside, Hornacek still able to find his shot.
Hardaway passes to Mashburn. Morning inside. He's covered by Malone. Good work defensively by Malone. And it's Utah's ball. They're on a 15-5 run here. To the wing right side. From down in the low post, it goes. And now a 7-point Jazz lead. Heat shooting 42% from the field here in the third. Now here is Hardaway. Guarded closer. Mashburn the pass to Brown. Outside Hardaway. From deep. Rebound Utah. They've led by as much as 10. To the inside. And the jam by Karl Malone.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And here are the Heat now after the basket by Utah. Here's Mashburn. He's got 17. For 3, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway. Hardaway has got his 6th assist on the night.
Nice work. Got the look he wanted from the perimeter and made it count.
Outside Russell. To the paint and taken away by Brown. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. With some arc. And with that, the Utah lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Hardaway.
Yeah, how about the quick feet there by Hardaway? Terrific at getting to his spot on the floor.
Here's Russell. Hornacek outside. And it's blocked by Brown. Utah needs to get off a shot here. And it's Mourning with the rebound. Miami trails by 4. Here's Hardaway. Pass to Brown. And he banks in the layup. Brown's got his first points of the game.
Hardaway is a pure point guard. A pure point guard. Effective at not only creating for himself, but really good with his passing skills as well.
Now, here is Russell. 14 points for him. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. And so here is Miami. Poked away. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. The Jazz making a switch here. Bonds checked in. And then for Miami, Thorpe, he checked in for Mourning. Marley comes in for Brown. And it's Carter in for Hardaway. And here's Marley outside. Utah shooting an outstanding 55% from the field since the half. You know, their execution has been on point. Pass to Wisely. Here's Vaughn, and it's Russell in the corner. From the baseline. And it's rebounded by Mashburn. And here we go. For the tie, he takes it up and lays it in. Mashburn's got the game tied up here for Miami. There's Russell with the three. That one's not going to go. And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Now Stockton. The Jazz called timeout.
And they've been very loose with the ball here. They haven't been as patient, forcing things a bit, which has led to turnovers. They need to just slow down and relax.
The short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Guys, during that last break, I heard what Jerry Sloan talked to his team about. Now, he was quite encouraging in the huddle. He said, look, you're fighting out there, fellas. I can see it. I need you to keep giving everything you have. Bring this one home. See if they can pull it off. Guys?
Thank you, David. And it's Russell in the corner. Malone finds Russell. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to brain it in down the stretch here.
Now here is Carter. Here's Thorpe out to Carter. Pass to Weatherspoon. Here's Thorpe. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Jazz shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Russell left side. There's a screen from outside the arc. Takes the three. Knocks down the three ball.
Boy, I love Russell's versatility. He's a good scorer who can get his points within the flow of the offense, and you love that as a teammate.
Hornacek against Carter. And the layup falls.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Stockton the pass to Hornacek. Miami grabs the miss. And here's Marley. Down low. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Malone.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Now here is Carter. Here's Weatherspoon. Hardaway with a wide-open look. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Pass to Stockton. Hornacek outside. Malone at the elbow. Back to Hornacek. Stockton finds Russell. Jazz passing it around. No good with the triple. For Miami, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Carter outside, inside. Here's Hardaway. Colonies with the rebound. Utah leading. Russell passes to Hornacek. Russell with it. Malone in the post. Over Weatherspoon, and the basket by Malone. Malone's got 19 points.
Well, the numbers say it all. He's been feeling it tonight.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Hornacek against Carter. Pass to Hardaway. Rebound, Utah. Malone's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. Russell kicks to Hornacek. And it's off from three-point range. Miami trails by 3. Here's Carter. And yes, it's good.
Moving that ball crisply when he sees an open teammate. Boom! It's out of his hand.
Hornacek outside. Stripped away. Carter with it. Marley dishes to Hardaway. To take the lead. Malone with the rebound. Malone's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Here's Hornacek. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Tim Hardaway.
I like how Hornacek goes into the contact. Doesn't shy away from it. Really smart at finding ways to draw fouls and get to the line.
And so Hornacek nails both of them. Miami trails by 3. Carter on the wing. He's covered by Stockton. Count that bucket.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Here's Malone. After the Heat pick up 2. Out to Russell. Takes it inside. And it's Miami with the rebound. On the wing, Marley. Yep, that one goes in there.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Now, here is Russell. Here he goes. Pass to Polynice. It's hauled in by Alonzo Mourning. The Heat have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Utah trailing here. Here's Polynice. Outside, Malone. Russell with a wide open look. Good, and it's Malone picking up the assist. Malone's got 3 assists in the game. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Miami. Pass to Marley. Fires the 3. Back to Carter. Now here's Brown. Here's Mashburn. Back to Brown. Mourning passes to Carter. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Mashburn. No good on the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Hornacek. Pass to Polynice. Stockton outside. 5 on the clock. And here's Russell. Can't connect from short range. Here's Mashburn. Brown with it. He's covered by Malone. Carter outside. Pass to Mourning. Now Brown. Here's Mashburn. He's covered by Stockton. Carter for 3. And it's Malone with the rebound. Plenty of drama in this one so far.
Yeah, don't be surprised if it isn't decided until the final buzzer.
Russell against Marley. Here's Mashburn. Shoots over Stockton. And that one's good. Mashburn's got it all tied up now for the Heat.
And when you work that rock down low, take shots from there. You'll shoot it at a very high clip.
Now, here is Hornacek. And he lays it straight in. Hornacek's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Carter against Stockton. Carter outside. Pass to Marley. The rebound by the Jazz. Colonies has got 11 rebounds in the game. To the middle. Back to Stockton. To the inside. In transition, here comes Miami. And here's Marley outside. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. Mr. Tags checked in for Utah. Tim Hardaway is checked in for the Heat. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Malone finds Stockton. Malone against Brown. Releases. And Russell with the basket on the assist by Malone. Russell's got 22 points.
You can't count him out in big moments.
Miami trails by 4. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Martin. Here's Mashburn. The screen from Brown. Launches a 3. Mashburn no good. Jazz leading by 4. Russell left side. Back to Malone. Down low. The shot's good from Hornacek. Hornacek's got 15 points in just the second half.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Pass to Marley. To the wing on the left. Morning kicks to Hardaway. To stop the drought. And the layup is up and in. He's got 21.
No two ways about it. Hardaway is a scorer. Doesn't matter the moment. He rises to the occasion.
And it's Ostertag with the jam.
Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
1:52 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Mashburn. Utah with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Marley against Hornacek. Russell kicks to Stockton. To the paint. Malone passes to Stockton. And it's the Heat on the break. Here's Hardaway. Basket good. Hardaway's got 23 points.
Taking it himself, a solo journey. What a way to cap off the break.
The Jazz call timeout. And Utah making a change here. 1:12 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Hornacek. Here's Isley. Malone, a screen on Hardaway. There's the drive.
That's as big a shot as you'll ever see made. Wow, this guy is a gamer.
And Miami shooting only 35% in the fourth quarter. The offense looking a little rickety. The Heat call time. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth. The Heat call time. And here are the Heat now. They trail by 6. Got it. And now they trail by just 4.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Count it! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Taking 2 shots.
And he is unable to get the second one.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
You don't want to force it, though. Still need to get a quality look.
Yes!
And that's a huge shot from Mashburn. No stranger to having to bury those.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
Big-time free throws there. That could be the difference. It forces them now into a three-point attempt.
The Heat call time. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
And if you can get a three, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
Round kicks to Hardaway. On deep, Marley can't get the 3 to fall. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 5-point game.
Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
And he recovers it. And so it's Utah with the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Alder, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone. There is no better way to start off the new year than with the NBA here on 2K Sports. And tonight we'll see the Pacers as they play against the Suns. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. New Year's Day, Greg, maybe symbolically a fresh start for some teams.
Hey, you pull good vibes from any place you can. A positive mental outlook, crucial for success in this game.
Now here's Jackson, driving inside. Miller with a wide open look. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Miller's got the first points up on the board tonight here for Indiana. Outside Kidd. The three. The Pacers pull it in.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
Now here's Kidd. Sinks the triple.
Oh, the concentration.
Kidd against Jackson. Here's Miller. Got it. Good job in the low post. Miller's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there. Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Rose, that's good.
Jalen is more than capable getting it done inside. He is a true bucket getter.
For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Kidd, and it falls over the rim and in. Kidd's got 5.
His mid-range shot is very solid. I mean, for some reason, the defense let him have it.
Miller outside. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
And you can't leave someone uncovered on Jackson's squad because he's just too consistent at finding the open man.
Kidd against Jackson. Outside Hardaway. Robinson on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Three-pointer. Kidd. Rebounded by Jackson. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Pacers. It's a 3-point game. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
The Suns have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And with the type of defense they played that day, they were able to cause a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, and causing a lot of turnovers, as you well know, means cashing in on those opportunities, which really can put a team in a bad way in a hurry.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, here's Robinson. The shot from the low post is good.
You've got to have inside scoring to be successful, and he's aware of that.
Indiana leading by 3. Jackson passes to Rose. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
What a strong take from Rose, just brushing off the D on his way up.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
You know, in the early going, they've been effective scoring in the mid-range, and if it's falling, I say stay with it.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
Now here is Hardaway. A 17-point game for him in the win against New Jersey.
And it was an unselfish night for him as well. He got plenty of assists to go along with all those points.
Here's Smits. Over Longley, and the Pacers tack on 2 more.
You know, given his size, it makes a lot of sense to feed Smits down low. Really good execution there.
Now Kidd. 5 points in the game. A 3-pointer, no good. Kidd against Jackson. Inside, Rose. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Pass to Smits. Here's Miller. Rebound by the Suns.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Here's Gugliotta. And again, it's the Suns missing. Indiana leading by 8. On the wing, Jackson. He's covered by Kidd. Here's Smits. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Smits has got his second bucket tonight.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now, here is Robinson. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against New Jersey.
And we got to talk about his 4 steals on the night. That's a complete performance at both ends of the floor.
Every coach in this league loves assisted buckets.
Pass to Davis. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Phoenix calls timeout. Checked in for the Pacers. Rogers checked in for Phoenix. And we've watched a pretty interesting season unfolding in the Western Conference, guys. Let's check out the standings here. Take a look at the Suns. They're sitting pretty, second place, and looking to take the top spot.
And seeing where the Suns are, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Pacers leading by 10. And it's Miller in the corner. Here's Perkins. Longley grabs the miss.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Here's Rogers. Outside for Kidd. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Kidd's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Known as a pass-first player, that's who Jason Kidd is. He doesn't shy away from shooting off the catch when he has opportunities.
Davis setting the pick for Jackson. With the drive. Pass to Davis. Shoots over Longley. Pulls up. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Phoenix trails by 8. Here is Rogers. Outside for Kidd. Now here's Longley. On the wing, Hardaway. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Rogers. Miller grabs the miss. And so Miller will bring it up for Indiana. Rose surveying the D. Pass to Perkins. And it's Perkins with the jam.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that. if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Here's Robinson. The Pacers making the shot. Yep, that one goes.
And Hardaway, Penny Hardaway, boy, what a terrific passer he is. Great floor awareness and does an excellent job finding the open man.
Now here's Jackson, who's coming off a 13-point game again.
And he was also a terrific creator in that game as well. His assist totals show you what a fantastic all-around effort it was.
Indiana leading by 8. Pass to Miller. Jacks up a 3. Here's Perkins. And it's Perkins with the jam.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
And it's the Suns with the ball, following the score by Indiana. And they pick up 2.
Down low, kids' assertiveness makes the difference. I mean, helping them get around the trees, the big fellas in there, and to a shot. That's good work.
Now, here is Miller. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Orlando. A floater. Rebound by the Suns. Longley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Phoenix trails by 8. All sorts of time. Rodgers can't make the basket. And Indiana shooting very well. 58%. The offense is flowing right now early for them. Davis with a screen on Kidd. Here's Jackson, and he converts the layup. And the Pacers lead by 10.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here is Rodgers. Hasn't made one yet. Bangs home the trifecta.
Superb playmaking from Kidd with that dish right there.
To the left side wing. Here's Rose. Oh, and the jam by Rose.
Throwing it down, leave nothing to chance.
Phoenix trails by 9. Outside Kidd. That shot is off. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Miller dishes to Rose. Back to Miller. To the inside. And Davis gets it to go on the assist from Miller. Davis has got his 2nd basket of the night.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Now here is Hardaway. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. Kidd, that's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
Kidd will take whatever you give him out there now. Very opportunistic as a shooter.
Pass to Davis. Back to Jackson. And here's Perkins, guarded by Robinson. From 10 feet out, again, Indiana.
You got to keep your feet moving down low, and that time he did just that.
Hardaway, Robinson for 3. Out to Hardaway. Off target with his 3.
You know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Jackson deciding where to go with it. Back to Davis. Over Robinson. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
And how about the concentration on that jumper? It was just him, the ball, and the hoop.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Hardaway, and Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one. And it's Miller penetrating, makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now here is Hardaway. Still scoreless. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Outside Robinson. The tray. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. Robinson's got 7.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Indiana out in front as they end the first quarter with a 13-5 run. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Pacers?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
Here's Best. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Here's Crozier. Rogers pulls it in.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession. And the Suns making a change here. Miller's checked in.
Oliver Miller.
Here's Best. He's coming off a 10-point game against Orlando.
Boy, he was piling up those assists in that one. I mean, every pass seemed to be on time and on target.
Now, here's Livingston. Chapman, that's good.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Pacers leading by 13. Here's Best. And the layup is good. Best's got his first bucket of the night.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Robinson, that's good.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Here's Best, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Mullen with the 3. Sean Marion grabs the miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Miller outside. Back to Marion. Good ball movement here by the Suns. 6 to shoot. There's a good screen. There's 3-pointers off the mark. Pacers have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Here's Crozier. Rebound by the Suns. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Livingston passes to Robinson. The rebound by Crozier. Indiana leading by 13. Here's Best. Outside, Perkins. Here's Crozier, and that one is stuffed right through.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's Robinson. The Pacers making the shot. Back to Livingston. Over Best. Here's Miller. And it's Perkins with the rebound. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 6 in the field in the second quarter so far. Mullen passes to Best. Perkins for 3. That ball's off target. It's his 3rd miss. He's made 2 shots from the field. Here's Livingston. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball, in rhythm.
Indiana leading by 13. Here's Best to the left wing. "14 feet away. A shot by Crozier, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Livingston looking for the opening. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Best passes to Perkins. Off on the layup. Last outing for Indiana. They won that game against the Magic. Here's Marion. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Perkins. Over Marion. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Perkins got 6 points.
You know, with that silky smooth left-handed jumper, Sam Perkins is able to stretch the defense, and that creates more room for his teammates to operate.
Phoenix calls timeout. Both teams will make substitutions. And it's Livingston with the ball for the Suns. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Pass to Robinson. And it's Smith with the rebound. Pacers leading by 11. Here's Best. To the middle. Second shot opportunity. Smith's good. 6 points for him.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Now here's Livingston. Pass to Robinson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Cashing in on these trips is a crucial part of any game plan. Free throws can add up fast.
The Suns shooting their first free throws of the game.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
And this year, they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
Jason Kidd's checked in for the Suns.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
To the paint, here's Smits. Over Robinson. No good off the back of the rim. Phoenix trails by 11. Livingston kicks to Kidd. Back to Livingston. 6 on the shot clock. They set the pick. Outside Kidd. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Down low, Smits. The jump hook. He shoots again. It's in the bucket for his 4th field goal. Shooting at a 4 of 9 clip.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Now here's Livingston. He has 6. Back to Kidd. Puts up a deep 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Rose has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Smits. Indiana moving it around. Here's Best. No good from outside. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
Sean Marion, McLean.
Pacers leading by 13. Pass to Rose. Baseline J on the way, and the jumper falls for him. Rose has got 9.
Good job getting a nice look on that jumper there.
Well, Phoenix shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. And it's Marion in the corner. Out to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. McClain. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. Hardaway has got 3 assists tonight. And Indiana shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. They set the pick. Here's Miller. Rebound by the Suns. Hardaway goes in. Count it. Hardaway has got his first basket of the night.
Almost whenever he wants to, Benny can get to the hoop. He's that good with the rock.
Best passes to Miller. To the wing on the left. Here's Crozier, guarded by Marion. Miller, no luck. Phoenix trails by 11. Here's Gugliotta. Here's Marion. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Miller's got room. That one's good from the corner. 12 points for him.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
It's rebounded by Indiana. Smits has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Gugliotta grabs the board. Gugliotta's got 4 rebounds in this game. McClain. The rebound by Crozier. Indiana leading by 13. Here's Smits. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Orlando. Banked in off the glass. Smits has got 10 points in the game. Now Phoenix shooting a pretty cool 37% from the floor in the second. Not what they're looking for. Here's Kidd. And no good. Trying to use the glass. The Pacers shooting 36% in the second quarter. They really haven't found their rhythm yet offensively. And the shot is good. Best's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Great job using that weight room strength to get it in against tough D.
Outside Kidd. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Indiana.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute them because his shot making is not happening right now.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Kidd. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And Kidd, really just a nightly triple-double threat. Big point guard who can score, pass, and also rebounds the ball.
The free throw drops for Kidd. Luke Longley's checked in for the Suns. Robinson comes in for Sean Marion. Both free throws good from Kidd. 46 seconds left now here in the second. To the paint. Here's Miller. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
For Indiana, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. And he makes the first. Both free throws good for Miller.
Well, you can't overlook any trip to the line. These points could end up making the difference.
Outside Kidd to the right side. Fires the 3. Rebound by Rose. Rose has got 5 rebounds tonight. Best passes to Crozier. Over Kidd. Bank shot, no good. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Indiana out in front, up 19. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. Welcome back. The calendar has flipped over, and so have we, into the second half of our broadcast. Phoenix trails by 19. Over to the left wing. Here's Robinson. Buries it down low. Robinson's got 11 points.
That kind of power move has become a trademark of his.
Inside. Here's Smits. Hits the jump hook. And the Pacers lead by 19.
You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Miller against Hardaway. Pass to Gugliotta. Back to Hardaway. Longley passes to Kidd. Clock at 4. Here's the 3. Hands it from downtown. He's got 16.
Beyond the notion 3 is better than 2, hitting trades can stretch out a defense, makes things easier inside.
Now here is Miller. Here he goes. Here's Best. Good defense by Kidd. Phoenix trails by 16. Outside Hardaway. To the middle. Here's Longley. And it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway. Hardaway has got his 4th assist in this one. And Indiana shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Gugliotta. And the basket is good.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Here's Smits. He's got 12. Shoots over Longley. That misses off the backboard.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Here's Hardaway, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Hardaway has got his 2nd basket. Out left to the wing. Pass to Miller. And here's Perkins. From beyond the arc, and then some. Perkins got 9.
Zero hesitation from Perkins. He's got confidence in that jumper.
Outside Kidd. From the line, the Pacers pull it in. Rose has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Perkins, and it's Perkins with the jam.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
And it's the Suns with the ball, following the score by Indiana. Now here's Hardaway. Defense right on him. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Got a question for you. How do you guard Penny Hardaway? He's long, he's athletic, he's smart, he's got great vision, excellent ball handling skills. Simply a matchup nightmare.
Hardaway hits them both. Indiana leading by 13. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Outside, Perkins. Rose kicks to Perkins. Indiana moving the ball around. Here's Miller. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. He's got 16.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Robinson. Lets it go with a three. The rebound by Crozier. The Pacers have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Jackson against Kidd. Jackson dishes to Perkins. Over Gugliotta. No good from Perkins. Phoenix trails by 15. Kidd passes to Gugliotta. And here is Hardaway. He has 6. Here's Longley. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. Pacers leading by 15. Jackson kicks to Miller. From downtown. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Hardaway from outside. Miller grabs the miss. Jackson against Kidd. Here's Rose. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Boy, defense non-existent there. But they catch a break as he whiffs it.
And stolen by Miller. Crozier passes to Rose to the inside. A shot by Crozier, no good. Phoenix trails by 15. And here's Kidd from the arc. Good on the triple. Kidd's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, I think Kidd surprised the defense there, going for the quick stop and pop.
Miller kicks to Perkins. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Suns have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Here's Gugliotta. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
Timeout called, the Suns. Conference has been fun to watch. A lot of focus as always this year. And as we hit the midseason surge, let's check out the standings and how they're shaping up. You look at the Pacers, holding on to second spot in the conference. A great season for them so far.
I think for the Pacers, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Outside for Jackson. 5 to shoot. Here's Harrington. And that's collected by Longley. Longley's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Such a highly skilled player. Penny Hardaway takes the punishment, gets hit on the face, and able to fight through it.
And Phoenix making a change here. Rodgers is checked in. Now here's Jackson. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Outside Mullen. From 17 feet out. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. And the Pacers lead by 10.
Typically unselfish play that time by Mullen, moving the ball around to help his team find a good shot.
Jackson against Kidd. Rodgers passes to Robinson. Kidd with it, guarded by Jackson. High, arcing shot. Kidd, no good. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Pacers. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. And Harrington throws it down.
An incredible passer of the rock. I want Mark Jackson as my point guard any day, anytime.
Kidd against Jackson. Now here's Kidd. He's tightly guarded. Goes up from the top of the key. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Kidd's got 21 in the game. Pacers leading by 10. On the wing, Jackson. He's covered by Kidd. Foster is screen on Hardaway. Mullen's shot is off. For Phoenix, they've gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Kidd passes to Robinson. A second chance effort, and that's 2 points on the layup. Robinson's got it back down to within single digits for Phoenix.
Well, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
One of the most lethal shooters in the game, Mullen. Well known for being able to fill it up and quickly.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Pacers.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
Boy, they showed no hesitation on the mid-range game as well. I thought that was really a big key for them.
That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Kidd.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
McKee against Marion with the fadeaway. McKee, no luck.
Take what's available. Use the fadeaway when the defender's there on it.
Pass to Longley. On the wing, Hardaway. Kidd up top. It's stolen by Mullen. Foster against Kidd. Foster down low. Drops in the layup for 2. Foster's got his first bucket in this one. Phoenix trails by 10. Outside, Robinson. Mullen against Hardaway. Lays it up off the glass. Hardaway has got 11.
You can't allow Hardaway to get these kinds of looks. He's very consistent inside.
Jackson passes to Foster. Now McKee, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. They get Sean Marion.
And he earns himself a trip to the line. That's a positive possession for this offense.
First trip to the line for him here.
And from the line, he's knocking it down about 71% of the time, and that's a percentage that needs to go up.
And somehow it's become a real struggle at the free throw line. He's lost his way there. I mean, he's not having anywhere near the same success he had there last season.
Now here's Kidd. He's got 23. Driving the lane, and good that time. Kidd's got 12 points here in the second half.
Pure bucket getter. Kidd has it all.
To the left side wing. To the paint. Here's McKee. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Kidd against Jackson. Now here's Kidd. He's guarded closely, and the shot goes down. Kidd's got 27 points.
The focus from Kidd, terrific at just keeping his composure even when things get tight.
Foster, that's good.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
Phoenix trails by 9. There's 1:17 left in the third. Outside Kidd. Pass to Marion. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. Here's Harrington, and Harrington throws it down.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Here's Chapman. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game.
How about the amazing crossover there? Demonstrating exactly how dangerous he can be when he's got the rock in his hand.
Now here's Jackson. Down low. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Chapman, defended by Mullen. Outside Kidd. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
The intelligence of Kidd coming into play on offense. He makes sure to draw the foul while shooting.
For Phoenix, they have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Jackson with it. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Indiana holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll get you back to the action after this break. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Indiana leading by 8. Here's Best. Phoenix grabs the miss. Livingston's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Hardaway. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Best. Pass to Davis. Good work defensively by Marion. Phoenix trails by 8.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The first one falls. Hardaway hits them both. On offense, here are the Pacers. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. They get to take on the Heat at Miami after this one. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Now Livingston. Pass to Marion. Over Davis. A shot by Marion, no good. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for the Pacers. They're leading by 8. And the 3 off target.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Shoots. A shot by Gugliotta, no good. For Indiana, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Outside Rose, over Hardaway. That's short off the rim. Phoenix trails by 8. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Really good job on the inside that time. I mean, he had to work for that rebound, and he got it done.
Here's Rose. That doesn't go either for Rose. For Phoenix, they've gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
No shying away from contact there.
The line for the Suns.
First free throw is good.
Taking 2 shots.
Livingston hits both of them. Pacers leading by 6. Miller outside. They set the pick. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Now Now here's Livingston. He's covered closely. Hardaway with the bounce pass, and it's in there.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Now here is Miller. Pass to Smits. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And the Pacers lead by 8.
Nice timing on the play. I mean, the pass was right there.
Now here's Livingston. Marion outside. There's the three. Rebound by Best.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
Pass to Smits. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Now here's Livingston. Not a lot of room. Clock at 6. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Goes up on the wing. It's rebounded by Indiana. Miller's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Rose. Miller inside, guarded by Marion. And it's Davis missing. Phoenix trails by 10. And here's Livingston. Pass to Hardaway. Perfect on the shot. Swishes it through. Indiana leading by 8. Inside, here's Smits. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller. Miller's got 4 assists now tonight.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
The wide open look here for Marion. A 3-pointer off the mark.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Miller, right side. Pass to Davis. Second chance shot. He lays it in. Davis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's a battle inside, and through all the contact, he's able to finish that one.
Now here's Livingston. Tight defense on him. Now here's Hardaway. Over Miller. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Hardaway.
Hey, I love the effort from the defense, but Hardaway able to finish through contact. Nicely done.
Here's Best, who's covered by Livingston. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Pacers.
First one falls for him. The Suns making a change here. Second free throw, no good. Phoenix trails by 11. Here's Hardaway, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Phoenix.
And the first one drops. And Indiana making a change here. Perkins is checked in. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Indiana leading by 10. Here's Best, and he drives in, makes it off the glass.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Outside Kidd. Outside Hardaway. Here's Robinson. The rebound by Crozier. Crozier's got 6 rebounds in the game. Perkins inside. Robinson on him. Knocked loose. Taken away by Kidd. Hardaway with a wide open look. And it's good off the back rim and in. Hardaway has got 20 points.
Watching Hardaway take over games, love it. Remarkable score. He can fill it up in bunches in a hurry.
Miller outside. Puts up a deep 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Longley's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Outside Kidd. Pass to Hardaway. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Strong move inside sends him to the strike.
That free throw good from Hardaway. Jackson, he's checked in for the Pacers. Hardaway hits them both. Pacers leading by 8. Miller kicks to Perkins. Back to Miller. Pass to Jackson. Rose in the post. Here's Crozier. And he can't bank that one in. Kidd passes to Longley. The rebound by Crozier. The Pacers shoot here in the fourth quarter around 41%. To the middle. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And, you know, Austin Crozier is one of those really nice complementary role players for this team. He's a big man that can score from range with his game.
Jackson against Kidd. Pass to Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. Tries again. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Outside Rose. Here's Crozier. Shoots over Longley. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. Crozier's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Crozier making the catch and shoot look elementary.
Outside Kidd. Outside Hardaway. Robinson against Perkins. Robinson on the wing. Rebounded by Jackson. Indiana leading by 12. Pass to Crozier. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike.
Yeah, I agree with you. That's what it looked like to me. I mean, he was way up there.
The Suns call time. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
The guys, during that last break, I listened to the Suns coach address his team. They said to the team, I know you guys are tired, but let's end this game strong. Let's get the win. Big last stretch here, guys.
Thank you, David. Now here is Hardaway. And the basket by Kidd.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Jackson down low. He's covered by Kidd. Perkins with the screen for Miller. Hits it from three-point range. Miller's got 21 in the game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Kidd. Here's Longley. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Jackson down low. Longley on hit. Here's Crozier. He's covered by Kidd. The jump hook lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Crozier's got 8 here in the quarter. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Three-pointer, Kidd. It's rebounded by Perkins. Perkins got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Rose, and it's slammed in by Perkins.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Indiana.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season.
Important. With this win, they split the season series at a game apiece and also avoid the sweep. And that has to be a relief.
You know, as interconference opponents, tonight was their only chance to get that revenge. I mean, they won't see each other in the regular season again until next season.
And it's Rose missing. The Suns shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Jackson against Hardaway. 43 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And the layup's good off the glass. Guys, they have a really solid lead at this point.
Definitely, and they haven't faced much resistance.
Here's Rose. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
To the left wing. Here's Kidd. And that comes off the assist by Longley. Kidd's got 32 points. 15 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Jackson with it. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long. Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. In this game, we'll see Portland going up against Seattle. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. Well, we're far enough into the season now, Clark, to hit this point. Tell me your thoughts about how the rookies have fared so far this season.
You know, you hear so much talk, Kevin, about the rookie wall, and it's real. I mean, it's a legitimate deal. The season is long, and the competition level of the NBA is like nothing these young players have seen in their first year in the league. So these guys are being pushed, they're getting tested, and it's hard. It's really hard, physically, mentally, and emotionally. But the key is to stay in the game, pass the test, learn from it, and improve as you move through the season.
Now, here's Payton.
Really love watching Payton dish it out like that. He's a true floor general who does an outstanding job of getting his teammates the clean looks.
Stoudemire, the pass to Wallace. The rebound by Baker. Here's Barry. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
And Barry offers a ton of versatility. I mean, Brent is a tall guard with really good handles and a deadly three-point shooter.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Stoudemire wide open. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
Man, I like watching Stoudemire stroke it from behind the arc as a nice touch on these deep shots.
We play just over a minute here in the first. Stoudemire against Payton. Inside. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Threw it down, and Baker scared the rim in the process.
Pippen outside. Out to Wallace. Shoots over Grant. Wallace misses.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Plenty of space. And another basket for Seattle.
Keeping those eyes up court always leads to good things.
The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Pippen dishes to Stoudemire. Here's Wallace. Misses the 3. For Seattle, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. The shot's good from Barry.
And how about the stroke there from Barry? Has such an effortless release on his 3-ball.
Now, here is Smith. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game. They need this, and Wallace finishes inside.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
For Seattle, they've gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Here's Baker. And it's Portland with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
The fader. Wallace, good. Seattle leading by 3. Payton outside. Pass to Patterson. Now Grant. Here's Barry. Shot clock at 5. Now here's Payton. The 3. Sabonis grabs the board. Portland trails by 3. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Stoudemire, here we go.
Stoudemire plays with incredible fire. I mean, excellent drawing contact on the way up.
First team foul.
Portland shooting their first free throws of the night.
Damon Stoudemire. 2 shots.
No good on that one. And he's good on the second. Here's Barry. He's got 8. Pass to Patterson. Payton against Stoudemire. And it's sent back by Wallace.
Hey, you could feel that throwback from here.
And the first time out of the game called for Seattle. Home court didn't seem to help any last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
Just 4 to shoot. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Baker with the bucket.
I mean, you can grab him, but Baker still finds a way to score even through the contact.
Sabonis' screen on Payton. Stoudemire attacking. Sabonis, the 6-footer's good.
Assist goes to David Stoudemire.
For Seattle, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Payton inside, printed by Stoudemire. Out of bounds, Portland takes possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
A defensive play like that early in the game can go a long way. Establishes an attitude that you want to have during the game.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball, trailing by 2. Wallace with a screen on Payton. Here's Stoudemire. It's good. This game is all even. Stoudemire's got 6.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Pass to Patterson. There's Baker. 17 points in his last outing. Driving in. Barry misses. The Trailblazers shooting 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense. There's Sabonis. Banked in off the glass. Sabonis has got his second basket of the game.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
To the inside. Baker. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Amazing how many different guys can throw it down in this league.
Wallace down low. Grant on him. Wallace misses.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's Payton. He has yet to score. Pass to Patterson. Good, and Grant gets the assist.
For his position, Grant has good vision with the ball. I mean, he can find open guys.
Outside for Pippen. A 3-ball. And it's Seattle with the rebound.
And it was one of those games where it was just hard to get anything going. And you could see frustrations emerge.
And you know what? Even though it was a frustrating night shooting the ball, they found a way to get it done and pulled it out. And a win's a win. And that ultimately is all that matters.
5 on the clock. Here's Baker. Rebound by Wallace. Portland trailing here. Smith outside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Seattle calls timeout. Maxwell is checked in for Patterson.
Number 3, Vernon Maxwell.
Grant the pass to Barry. There's Baker. Wants to get it to Grant and does. Back to Baker. Pass to Maxwell. 4 on the shot clock. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Pippen kicks to Wallace. Goes back up. Seattle grabs the miss.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Grant dishes to Payton. Smith against Maxwell. Over Smith. Maxwell's shot is no good.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Smith finds Stoudemire. On the wing, Wallace. Smith outside. From past the arc. They get it again. Sabonis, the pass to Smith. And the officials call a traveling violation. And Seattle making a change here. To Stepanya, 6 to shoot. Williams from outside. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Wallace has got 5 rebounds tonight. Wallace with a screen for Stoudemire. And there's the drive. And it's Stoudemire with the jam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Now here's Williams. They could use a bucket. Rebound by Wallace. Wallace has got his 6th rebound on the night. Stoudemire, the pass to Wallace. And the jam by Wallace.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Seattle. 4-point game. Pass to Maxwell. There's Baker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over in the corner, Williams. The 17-footer. Another miss by Williams. Portland leading by 4.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And the dunk by Smith.
Leaving no doubt, slamming it right through.
.151 left in the first quarter. Williams with the ball. Still yet to score. Pass to Maxwell. There's the pick. Or the 3. Sabonis grabs the board. And here's Portland. They're on a 19-6 run. Here's Pippen. And it's blocked by Lewis. We've got 1:18 left in the first quarter of the game. Maxwell's shot is no good.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there. And neither can he.
Smith against Lewis. Seattle grabs the miss.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Trailblazers leading by 6. It's Pippen with the drive, and it's Pippen slamming it down.
Well, I love when Pippen attacks the rim. Nobody better at throwing it down with a fearless, take some of this attitude.
Williams against Stoudemire. Outside Williams. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Down low, pass to Wallace. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Lewis with the three. Connects from three-point range.
Showing off the range, making the defense stand up and take note.
Stoudemire left side. Here's Wallace. And that does it for the first quarter. Portland out in front. They lead by 5. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Portland.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
Now here's Wallace from the arc. Doesn't go for him.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Maxwell against Smith. Back to Davis. 6 on the shot clock. Over Stoudemire. And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Davis.
Showing nice feel for the mid-range. He can take advantage of that spot on the floor.
Now here's Wallace. Offensive rebound. Sabonis kicks to Wallace. Out to Smith. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touched by Sabonis.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
Lewis checked in for Seattle. Person comes in for Davis. Fires from 14. And it's Portland with the rebound. Wallace has got 7 rebounds in the game. Smith the pass to Sabonis. Here's Stoudemire. Portland again missing.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
First personal foul. First team foul.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Here's Maxwell. He has yet to score. Pass to Person. Sabonis grabs the board.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Lewis misses. Portland leading by 3. Here's Wallace. Makes it off the glass. Wallace has got 8 points.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Pass to Person. Who is outside? Here's McCoy. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Person. Scottie Pippen grabs the miss.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes guys have the green light to take that shot, but I don't think he's one of them.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Seattle calls timeout. Jermaine O'Neal checked in for Wallace.
Substitution. Number 5, Jermaine O'Neal.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Here's Person. Pass to Maxwell. Clock at 6. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Fires it up. And it's Portland with the rebound.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Seattle trails by 7. Person the pass to Maxwell. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And the rejection by Smith. Stolen away. Pippen against Person. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3. Looking at the Trailblazers, they took the last win in their last game against Los Angeles.
Yeah, in that one, they just locked it down defensively, challenged shots, and really protected the rim.
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit, getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
Trying to get open is Lewis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, just an athletic competitor on both ends of the floor. Maxwell can guard both backcourt positions and has a number of ways he can score.
Both free throws good for Maxwell. Trailblazers leading by 3. Stoudemire outside. Here's Pippen. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Shard Lewis picks one up.
How about the strength of Pippen? Allowed him to get that shot off while still taking the contact.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Portland making a change here. Wallace is checked in. He misses the free throw.
What doesn't Scottie Pippen do? A very polished defender who can also rain buckets down from wherever. Whenever Scottie's on the floor, he is making trouble for you.
Seattle trails by 4. Pass to Person. And here is Payton. Here's Person. This one for 3. And it's Portland with the rebound. Wallace has got rebound number 8 now on the night. And the dunk by Smith.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Pippen against Person. Grant outside. Pass to Payton.
And, Payton enjoys toying with the defense, including finding ways to get them the foul.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he attacked, got to the line a bunch, and cashed in on his chances. And I like the fact, guys, that those numbers have gone up since last season. I mean, he said free throw shooting was an area he was looking to improve. And he has.
He's off on the first.
He's known as one of the greatest and best trash talkers in the game. Peyton's endless energy and high motor is really on another level.
He hits the second from the line. Now here's Stoudemire. He's got 8. It's stolen. Lewis attacking, and it's sent back by Wallace. That's out of bounds. Seattle will retain possession. Here's Maxwell. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Now here's Stoudemire. It's a 3-point game. Here's Sabonis. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Here's Payton. Portland grabs the miss. Now Pippen. His last outing, he had 8 points. Smith feeling it out a bit. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Now it's a 7-point Portland lead.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Person. Looking for Payton. He gets it there. He can't hit that time. Trailblazers leading by 7. Wallace outside. Over Lewis. Wallace misses. And Seattle shooting just 31% in the game. Here's Person. Seattle missing again.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Sabonis' screen on Payton. Some room here for Stoudemire. The rebound by Grant. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Person. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got his 16th rebound on the night. Stoudemire outside. Wallace left side. Shot clock at 4, and it's good on the layup. Wallace has got the lead up to 9 now for the Trailblazers.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboards.
Here's Maxwell. Pass to Payton. Just 5 on the clock. Can they get it? Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Stoudemire, the pass to Smith, and then Smith with the dunk.
You make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
Seattle trails by 9. Here's Person. Pass to Maxwell. Over Sabonis. Rebound by Wallace. Wallace has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Portland moving the ball around. Tries again, and he uses the glass on the layup. Wallace has got 6 points in the quarter.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
Person against Pippen. Grant outside. Here's Payton. It's hauled in by Pippen. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Portland. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Wallace misses.
And, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Well, we know Person can shoot it. That touch of his comes in handy down low.
Trailblazers leading by 9. And here is Stoudemire. He's got 8. Pass to Wallace. 6 on the shot clock. Sabonis inside. He's covered by Grant. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And how about the strip of Sabonis on the boards? He just gobbles up rebounds in part because of that and his size.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Anthony's checked in for Portland. And Sabonis, no good on that one. Seattle trails by 11. Here's Barry. 8 points for him. Patterson with it. Pass to Payton. Sinks that one from the post. Payton's got 5 now.
Well, how about Gary Payton's silky look, working his way in close to the basket to make sure he got what he wanted in close.
Pippen dishes to Wallace. Off target from outside.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
Payton is a tone setter. Gary is always ready to take control, especially when he's making shots off the dribble.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And Seattle shooting in the second quarter has been pretty iffy, down 32%. Now here's Payton. 7 points in the game.
Bumping, battling down low. Gary Payton is more than comfortable in those situations.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And the first one at the line is good.
What a player. His attitude and confidence, infectious.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. And both free throws good for Payton. Trailblazers leading by 7. Outside Anthony. Grant sets a screen for Anthony. Going inside, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Playing on that front foot and forcing the official to make a call.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Greg Anthony taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And good on the second, so he makes them both. There's 38 seconds left in the first half. Outside, Payton. To the paint. Baker, no good. And for Portland, they're shooting with 42% accuracy in the second quarter. And there it is for him. Schrempf's got the lead up to 11 now for Portland.
Pulling up with confidence off the dribble. Schrempf is thinking of shooting once he has the rock in his hands.
Floats it up for Grant. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
And so it's Portland in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back to the action in just a minute. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. Seattle trails by 9. Pass to Berry. Grant against Schrempf. Grant the pass to Payton. From outside, off the mark. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Trailblazers. Here's Schrempf. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Good job that time by Detlef Schrempf to concentrate through the contact, staying with his shot.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And high-quality numbers for him all season long. How about 81 from the line?
I think it's been a struggle for him at the line. He's been scuffling this season. I mean, he's pretty well below the percentage that he shot a season ago, and not quite sure why.
Pass to Patterson. Grant with the ball. From 18 feet away, the shot will not fall.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Now here's Anthony. Six to shoot. Schrempf with it. Beyond the arc. The shot by Anthony, no good. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Grant, the bounce pass. Berry. That three off the mark. Portland leading by 12. Now Wells. Nothing on the board.
Some theatrics above the rim there. That'll infuse the entire team with energy.
For Seattle, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Down low. Stolen by Grant. Pass to Wells. It's intercepted. And pushing it up. Here's Seattle. Hammers it down off the coast-to-coast break.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
You know, and not leaving anything to chance either. That's why he takes it right to the bucket.
And here's Anthony from the arc. Kept alive. Grant gets to Anthony. Schrempf passes to Anthony. Offline with his three. Seattle trails by 12. Here's Payton. That one good for two. Payton's got 11.
Good tight handles for Gary Payton, and he knows how to use them effectively.
Anthony on the wing, defended by Payton. Pass to Ogman. There's the screen. Shot clock at 6. Wells passes to Grant. It's up a 3. And Wells the bucket on the assist by Grant. Wells has got his second basket.
And just so sure of himself, like he just knew that was going in.
Outside, Payton. Fires from deep. And it's Portland with the rebound. And here is Anthony. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Rebound, Payton. Seattle trails by 13. Pass to Baker. Here's Berry. Covered by Anthony. Payton surveying the floor. The tray. Drains it from beyond the arc. He's got 14.
Yeah, you know, Gary Payton is simply a do-it-all guard, folks. I mean, his stat sheet reflecting that tonight.
Grant sets a screen for Anthony. Now, here's Grant. Portland moving the ball around. A 3. Second shot opportunity. Pass to Anthony. Stolen. Payton against Anthony. Payton outside. Here's Baker. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Good to see him playing downhill like this, moving forward with purpose.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Portland.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
Anthony down low. Payton's there. Grant. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Baker's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Grant. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Hard to corral Grant when he's focused on scoring, which is why he gets fouled.
For Seattle, they have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
You know, you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Let's see who's the loudest. Which loudest section wants a t-shirt?
Scottie Pippen's checked in for the Trailblazers. Stoudemire comes in for Anthony. And he makes the first.
You know, one of the things you love about Grant is how hard he plays. I mean, not only that, but he plays hard and smart.
Portland leading by 6. Here's Stoudemire. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Stoudemire's got 11.
Sweet jump shot there. He knows how to pick his spots on offense.
Payton against Pippen. Here's Patterson. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Back to Grant. Seattle needs to get off a shot. Here's Payton. And it's Portland with the rebound. They've led by as many as 14 points. Wells dishes to Pippen. Grant sets a screen for Stoudemire. Lays it up and banks it in. And now an 11-point Portland lead.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Here's Payton. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And superb strength there from Payton, absorbing the contact and keeping his composure for the finish.
For Seattle, they have shot the ball pretty well from the line, going 8 of 11. Maxwell is checked in for Seattle. That's good from Payton. Portland leading by 8. Stoudemire outside. Driving to the basket. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pippen against Payton. Count that one. Payton's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And they double up Payton. Pass to Baker. Back to Payton. Here's Maxwell. 6 to shoot. Here's Baker. And it's Portland with the rebound. Pippen's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Schrempf kicks to Stoudemire. From the arc. And it's Seattle with the rebound. And they're staring at a sizable deficit.
And still within reach, though, that they don't have to rush things.
Here's Wells. And stolen by Payton. Takes it inside. Some solid defense from Grant.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Here's Wells. Grant trying to break free. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Wells stays in control of his emotions. Now, he plays with a lot of energy and a bit of an edge. He's really terrific.
Portland may have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
A different look now for Portland. Wallace comes in for Grant, and Jermaine O'Neal is subbed in for Detlef Schrempf. Here's Maxwell. Seattle calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Almost halfway through the season, let's check out the standings out west. Look at the Trailblazers. They're in the middle at 5th in the conference, looking to build in the wins as the season goes on. And, of course, Seattle, 8 games out.
And for the Trailblazers, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
You know, I thought maybe they'd have it in them to actually join those leaders this season. But you're right, it's still nice work considering where they are.
Clock at 6. Jermaine O'Neal pulls it down. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. Stoudemire, the pass to Pippen. And Wallace slings it in.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Maxwell, the pass to Baker. Back to Lewis. They need this one. That one doesn't go.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Got to convert those chances in tight.
Seattle trails by 16. Knocked away. And now here's Pippen with the fast break chance. Stoudemire attacking, and that one good. Stoudemire's got 19 points.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Seattle calls timeout. Anthony's checked in for Stoudemire.
Number 50, Greg Anthony.
And it's Seattle with the ball. They trail by 18. Here's Baker. And the shot goes in. Baker's got 4 points in the quarter.
Fantastic work from the big fella inside. Baker's teammates know he can do damage in there.
Anthony taking his time here.
2 minutes remaining.
Three-pointer. Out of bounds. Seattle will take possession.
Seattle ball.
And Seattle making a change here. Foster's checked in.
Greg Foster.
Here's Maxwell. Pass to Person. And there's 1:45 left in the third quarter. Shot clock at 5. Here's Maxwell. Wells grabs the miss. And here's Portland. They're on a 17-7 run. Now Wallace fires the three. The shot that time not on target. Although they're down big right now, Greg, still plenty of time left in this one.
At this point, they got to take it one possession at a time.
Boy, gets rid of it so quickly. Excellent passing ability. Come get it.
It's Pippen on the wing. Lewis covering. O'Neal a screen on Lewis. Pippen, no luck. 50 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Person. The rebound by Pippen. Pippen's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Anthony. Seattle grabs the miss. Here's Maxwell. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Foster, that's good. Trailblazers leading by 12. Anthony with it. Pippen outside. Looking for Wallace. He gets it there. That one goes in. Wallace has got 16 points.
And that's why you don't let him get positioned deep in the post.
Exactly. I mean, once he's got the ball in that area, the battle's already lost.
And so it's Portland with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And we'll be back with you shortly. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Outside Anthony. Schrempf a screen on Maxwell. Here's Anthony. Stepanya grabs the rebound.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Pass to Person. Over Wells. And it's Portland with the rebound. Sabonis has got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there. Just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And the second free throw, good. Here's Person. Pass to McCoy. Lewis against Pippen. Here's Person. Over to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. There's the double team with Pippen. Here's Lewis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul.
That one on Pippen.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
Rashard Lewis. 2 shots.
That one misses. Portland leading by 14. The three from Anthony. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen.
Well, Pippen really has a good eye for the floor. I mean, he sees open guys and knows exactly how to get it to them.
Here's Maxwell. Pass to Person. The 17-footer. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Schrempf's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Wells. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
2 shots.
And Wells drops them both. We've gone about a minute and a half into the 4th quarter. Here's Maxwell. Pass to Person. Seattle missing again. And for Portland, they're shooting 47%, pretty solid. Upside Pippen. Stolen by Lewis. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's McCoy, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
When you get a look that close in, it is a great possession.
Maxwell against Anthony. Pass to Person. Shoots over Wells. Person no good. Portland leading by 19 points. It's Schrempf on the wing. Outside Anthony. Over to the left wing. Here's Sabonis. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
For Seattle, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the 4th. A lot of misses, just the one make. McCoy passes to Maxwell. Comes up empty down low. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. And here's Anthony from the arc. Seattle grabs the miss. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Maxwell in attack mode is a beautiful sight because it makes the defense nervous.
First one falls for him. Payton, he's checked in for Seattle. And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
You always have to take advantage of trips to the line.
Here's Wells. The quick look, no good that time. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for Seattle. Pass to Person. Anthony against Payton. And here is Lewis. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Trailblazers leading by 18. Inside. Here's Sabonis. Over McCoy. Hits the jumper. Sabonis has got 4 this quarter.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Lewis misses. It's Anthony with the drive. Out to Schrempf. Back to Anthony.
Switch.
Pass to Wells. Outside Anthony. There's the pick. 6 on the shot clock. Now Wells. He's guarded by Maxwell. The shot by Wells, no good. Seattle trails by 20. Here's Payton. And he banks in the layup. Payton's got 24.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Timeout Blazers.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
Seattle.
Vin Baker, Horace Grant, Ruben Patterson, Brent Barry.
Anthony on the wing, defended by Payton. Seattle trails by 18. Here's Barry. Pass to Grant. Payton inside. Covered by Anthony. Payton, that's good.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
High post, Pippen. Patterson's there. Here's Schrempf. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Horace Grant.
Schrempf can be lethal from outside. He's somebody you have to be up on.
For the Trailblazers, Smith checked in for Wells. And Stoudemire subbed in for Anthony. He's off on the second. For Seattle, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Baker, no good. Portland leading by 17. Here's Smith. Up and in on the layup.
Great effort offensively. That bucket was well deserved.
And Seattle shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. Payton against Pippen. Back to Payton. Shot clock at 6. And that one is off. Good work defensively by Pippen. Drives to the hoop. And it's Pippen with the jam.
And Pippen there driving hard inside, has the height and athleticism to consistently get it done in the paint.
Seattle trails by 21. Here's Barry. There's a screen. Takes a 3. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
It's taken away by Payton. Lays it up off the glass. Payton's got 28.
And you see Payton's eyes light up when the break is on. Very opportunistic in those situations.
Nice shot by Smith.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Up and over the defender with one hand. Outstanding.
Oh, yeah. Looked like the D had a good chance to cut him off until he made his move right to the hoop.
Guys, that was a great job of just taking it right at him.
And it goes down 2 points. And the Trailblazers lead by 18. Pippen against Payton. Into the lane. And the dunk by Payton.
Slashing through the lane comfortably. Payton takes pleasure in ripping the D to shreds on these drives.
Schrempf. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
For Seattle, they've gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Pass to Barry. Here's Grant. And it's sent back by Sabonis. Payton against Pippen. Clock at 6. Payton, right side. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. Smith for 3. The rebound by Grant.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
And it's Pippen with the jam. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 10 rebounds.
Well, I like to see Pippen being this assertive at the rim. He puts that impressive athleticism to good use there.
Seattle calls timeout. And Portland making a change here. Wallace is checked in.
Number 30, Rasheed Wallace.
Now here's Payton to the wing on the left. And Patterson kicks to Payton. Grant surveying the D. 5 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by Smith. Trailblazers leading by 18. Left side, Pippen. Fires for 3. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Now Patterson. He takes it in. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Grant, that's good. And for Portland, their shooting in the fourth quarter has been efficient at 56%. Wallace finds Smith. And a miss there on the triple. And Seattle shooting not great, 40% for the game. It's deflected. It's stolen by Stoudemire. Wallace inside. Working on Grant. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Here's Sabonis. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for Seattle. It's a 16-point game.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Portland.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
And this team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And they cap off the season series with one more win. It's been nothing but W's, 4 straight.
We don't see conference opponents get swept very often, but this has been total domination.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Stoudemire.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
It's Pippen on the wing. 6 to shoot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Substitution on the court.
Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Davis, the pass to Person. Pass to Maxwell. Six on the shot clock. Rebound by Smith. Here's Anthony. Off target. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. See you later.